Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I know it's been a minute, but I have been working on a few things, a couple of things I'm excited to share with you guys, and you can look forward to some regular content. So you know what you have to do: subscribe to my channel and stay tuned for more to come. One of the things that I have been up to, I'm going to jump right into what that is exactly, and it is that I entered a competition, but not just any competition, a decor competition, which is right up my alley of things that I am obsessed with, things I love to do. And this competition was hosted by Ashley Home Furniture, the international brand. Now, they do have two store locations, one in Kingston and one in Montego Bay. I entered this competition, I want to say back in June of this year, 2022, and it was an interesting competition. A bit of a backstory to this competition that I entered. Essentially what we had to do was submit a video of us, and by us I mean designers, decorators, doing a recent project where we planned and executed a redesign of a space. And what I ended up doing was submitting the project that I had worked on back in April, May. You guys will remember that project. I did a whole video on it. You can click the link to see that video. Okay, so here is the rundown on this competition. Right, so I'm sure there were a number of people that entered. I actually don't know how many people in total entered, but what I do know is that there were 4 semi-finalists, and those entries were shared on Ashley Home Furniture's Instagram page for the public to share their opinion. They could vote by liking and commenting which designs were their favorites. And by doing that, they actually assisted the panel of judges selected by the company to come to a final decision as to who would make it into the final round of this competition. About 3 weeks ago, I had received a very exciting email telling me that I made it into the final round. I was a finalist. And yeah, that was a pretty exciting moment. Can I say I was surprised? No, not really. Not to come off smug or anything, but yeah, no, I had some confidence going there, and just good old fate that my design was definitely a top contender. Right, so got that email saying, hey, you made it into the final round, and I would then go on to compete in the final round in Kingston at their, Kingston location. And essentially we were, myself and the other competitor, 2 persons made it into the final round. We were told that we were gonna have a blank canvas to work with, essentially blank wall, floor space, and we had the opportunity to choose whatever we wanted in the store and decorate it however we please. There were a few things that we would have been graded on. Yeah, can't remember what exactly those things are right now, but they were highlighted in the video that I filmed throughout the whole thing. So that'll come up in a few seconds in another clip. But yes, that is essentially what we were to do for the final round. Show up, select items within the store, and pull a room together, if you will. We could choose any kind of room: bedroom, living room, dining room. It doesn't really matter. It was really up to us. And we had several minutes. I want to say we took maybe 30 or 45 minutes to walk around the store. I know they definitely gave us ample time to sift through the store and think very carefully what we wanted to come up with, think of a concept. And they also provided us, the company Ashley, with two very strong, able-bodied men to not only help carry all the items, but to help us place the items in the actual space as well. Thank God for them, because yeah, there was some heavy lifting to be done. But yeah, that part was quite enjoyable. Walking around the store, picking out stuff. And yeah, the upcoming clips you will see the pieces that I selected. Unfortunately, I was so caught up with just getting the pieces that I completely forgot to film that actual part of the process where I'm walking around the store selecting the pieces. But I did manage to remember I need to film this once I had everything spread out, like this is mine, this is what I'm gonna use for decorating the space, and grab the camera and say, okay, this is not only the stuff I picked out, here's my team, and yeah, jumping right into the competition. So I am at Ashley Home Furniture Store, and I'm about to enter the final round for this competition. It's a face-off, and so what we've been doing is basically just picking items that we're gonna put in the empty space. So my team, introduce yourself, guys. Messy. All right, so they have graciously helped me pick out all of these items. I may or may not use all of the items. I just like to be pretty precautious, so we have quite a selection of pieces, and then the main pieces of furniture are to the side, but these are the decor items that I am hoping to use. And just gonna show you guys the blank canvas we're having to work with. This is it, side by side. Stay tuned. We had 45 minutes to turn the blank space into a space filled with decor and furniture of our choosing. And let me tell you, 45 minutes went by pretty quickly. When they said, oh, you have 45 minutes, I was like, wait, what? How? When? But it was okay because, yeah, I had 5 minutes to spare before, you know, I felt like, okay, this is it. There's nothing more I want to add into the space. We're okay, we're good. I'm happy with this space. And so, yeah, 45 minutes to get it done, and thereafter, the judges do what they do best. They judge.
Oh my goodness, so we're now down to the moment of truth, and I have to tell you, Monique and Felicia, that you did a wonderful job. They've created two very beautiful spaces. This was a very difficult decision, and we actually had to weigh and measure. We had very clear objectives, right? So we wanted to make sure the criteria for judging was the concept of the designers, their creativity, the use of space, the impact of the colors and the furniture and accessories that they chose. And I think that it's very evident that they both hit the nail squarely on the head in all aspects. However, as in all things, one person had a slight advantage over the other. And so the ladies actually had 45 minutes to create the spaces that you see here. So you saw that they stayed right within the 45 minutes, and their concepts were very, very clear. I think at the end of the day, I want to state that as much as they both did very well on all aspects, we found that one lady in particular who had a very clear concept in mind, and it was very evident. You can see her style, you can see her taste level, you can see all elements were very, very clear in her design. The concept was clear, her creativity was very clear. Though subtle, it was clear because you could see the combination of the furniture with accessories, the layout of the space. It was very evident, and it was without doubt. There was no doubt. What I liked in particular is that the ladies utilized all of the styles of furniture that Ashley Furniture Home Store carries. So we have vintage casual, we have urbanology, we have contemporary, and we have traditional spaces. And they were able, actually, both of them, to cross all three well, 3 out of the 5 styles, which was really great. So they really were able to balance that, which is very important in decorating. But one in particular struck the perfect balance with contemporary, urbanology, and like vintage casual touches. And so the winner of $100,000 in cash, a $100,000 Ashley shopping voucher, a featured role on Ashley campaigns, and recognition in print and digital publications is drum roll. Oh my god, I'm so excited because Shira, I want to just say that you both did exceptionally well. You both created beautiful spaces, but ultimately the winner is Felicia. Felicia's space, I have to tell you, your vision is very, very clear. I can also tell that you're going to be one of those designer decorators whose work you can identify as soon as you walk into a space, and that's what's important. I think what happened is, Monique, just very, very constructive criticism, just to let you know that we loved the mix that you had. You demonstrated a good balance and mix of the pieces. However, you sort of fell short the cohesiveness of some of the pieces that you chose to pair together. Well, on the other hand, Felicia, you were very successful in pairing the different design styles very, very cohesively. So if somebody walked into the room, it's very clear what your vision is. Like you could literally lift your room and put it in an Adobe style setting, or you know what I mean, that it's very clear, and you were able to do that using pieces that crossed the different lifestyles. And so that's where the true balance was struck, because you were able to do it very, very cohesively without anyone saying, oh, you just walked into the store and picked up a collection and put it down in the space. And that's essentially what gave her the edge. But please do not be dismayed. You actually have a brilliant eye, you have exquisite taste, and it's very evident in the space that you created. So congratulations to you both. Because Monique actually also receives $50,000 Ashley shopping voucher, which I know you'll utilize with immaculate use, and you also will get featured in a role on the Ashley campaigns, and of course you will be absolutely recognized in print and digital publications. So I want to invite now Suzanne and Camille Shaw Blair and Suzanne Campbell Robinson to make the presentation to our winner. Yeah.
Winning this competition was such an amazing feeling. The entire experience was a very interesting one, a great learning opportunity. It was a fun one, it really was, and I had a great time participating in it. I can say, hey, I am the winner of the Ashley Home Decor Challenge for 2022, and because it's something right up the alley of what I love to do for a living, it just came, I think, pretty easily, just being able to do what I love doing and feeling very accomplished in doing it. I want to thank Ashley Home Furniture for putting together this competition and essentially giving me the opportunity to showcase my talents and to further develop my business as an interior decorator stylist. And yeah, there is definitely more to come in the future from me. I will be taking you guys on a lot more design decor projects, and yeah, stay tuned because there's a lot more to come.